Also breaking now out of Sumter County is a daycare caught on fire today with kids and staff members inside.
Our Sam Perez was on the scene as crews put out the flames. She joins us now live from Sumter. Sam, the good news is everybody made it out okay. That is good news.
Absolutely, Darcy and JR. It is absolutely amazing news and incredible considering how damaged this building is. So I'm going to step out of the way so you can see the Clubhouse Learning Center and the damage that it sustained. This is on Wilson Hall Road in Sumter, right next to the Sumter School District building. Now, I got here to the scene about 1 p.m. where you could see thick black smoke billowing out of the roof. And even still, you can smell it in the air. And while there weren't any visible flames when I arrived here on the scene, I did speak to some people nearby who actually saw it all unfold.
I mean, because it went up so quick, so quick.
Jenny Lewis works next door to the Clubhouse Learning Center. When she saw smoke coming from the building, Lewis tells me she ran inside.
It was pouring out everywhere, and you could hear the glass breaking as I went around the front, and I went to the other side. I didn't even make it halfway around the other side, and I could not breathe in that smoke.
Lewis says shortly after, first responders arrived on scene. Sumter Fire Division Chief Jeffrey Shirley says the call came in at 12:38 p.m. When they got to the scene, he says all 47 children and 6 staff members were safely out of the building.
It's just a godsend. So often the results are the other way, but in the event, if this had to happen, the building burnt, the building can be replaced, the stuff inside the building can be replaced, but thankfully that all occupants are safe and accounted for.
Praise God. Thank you.
Sharon Goff works across the street and says she was coming back from her lunch break when she saw the smoke and ran to help.
That's really what I thought about first, was running to the kids.
After she knew they were safely out of the building, Goff says she spoke with parents who came to get their kids.
Just making sure, calming them down. Prayed with them a few, just letting them know they were strong. They were big boys and girls. And that their friends were okay. And I got big smiles after that, so the kids were great. Great.
And now Goff, who works with the daycare at Wedgefield Baptist Church, says she's working to help make sure these kids have a place to go.
We're in contact now with DSS and with Wendy, the director at the daycare, and just seeing what we could do. You know, these babies have to go somewhere. You know, parents still have to work. You know, they have a schedule, they still have to work. So if we can help them, we have an orphanage at Wedgefield Baptist also. That is not open yet, and so we're going to try to accommodate that.
Now, I spoke to Chief Shirley at about 4:30 p.m. today, so just about an hour and a half ago, when his crew cleared out, and I asked them what the status was on this, and he says that still they don't know the cause of the fire or where it originated, but Shirley says that his crew is working to figure that out. Reporting in Sumter, Sam Perez, News 19 WLTX.
Sam, we know the Sumter community is tight, and so nothing about everyone running out to try to help surprises me. But we also know that there's a child care crisis, and so these parents are definitely going to face a challenge in trying to find a new daycare.
Yes, absolutely. And so you just heard from Sharon Goff, who's working with Wedgefield Baptist Church. She says they have an orphanage, but it's not quite ready to open yet. But I did hear her talking to DSS and hoping that maybe they can get some sort of emergency order or special permission to open that orphanage and hopefully be able to get these 47 children who were evacuated into a daycare, because as she said, their parents have schedules, have jobs, and it's really important that those kids are taken care of.
All right, Sam Perez reporting in Sumter tonight. And just coming into our information center now, the daycare posting a statement on their Facebook page. They say they have no words to express what happened today, except that all children and staff are safe, and they're thankful for the crews who helped put out today's fire. Also